What does it take to leave Earth behind, even for just 11 minutes? For Katy Perry, it was a price tag of up to $28 million. On April 14, 2025, the global pop sensation boarded Blue Origin's NS-31 rocket, joining an elite all-female crew for the first spaceflight of its kind since 1963. From topping the charts to floating in zero gravity, Katy's journey proved she's not just a firework, she's truly cosmic. Before embarking on her extraordinary adventure, Katy shared a heartfelt message to her family, expressing deep love and gratitude. The message to my family is that I love them so much, and I am so grateful to be representing a fearless female in my family, which is a domino effect from my mom, from my sister, and definitely something I feel from my daughter, she said, with tears in her eyes. Hours before takeoff, she posted a poignant message on X, formerly Twitter, "I love you." A final, powerful declaration that felt like a heartfelt, earthly goodbye. The 60-foot New Shepard rocket launched at 9:30 a.m. from Blue Origin's private West Texas site. Topped with a crew capsule shaped like a gumdrop, the rocket soared into the sky, reaching supersonic speeds exceeding 2,000 miles per hour within minutes. At 3 minutes, the booster detached from the capsule, allowing the all-female crew to float in microgravity on their way to the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary of space, 62 miles above Earth. Inside the capsule, the women marveled at the curvature of Earth and the Moon, filled with awe and laughter. Meanwhile, the booster autonomously returned to the ground, landing safely about 7 minutes later. The capsule entered a stable freefall before deploying 3 massive parachutes to cushion its descent. At minute 11, it softly touched down in the desert, marking the perfect end to a momentous journey. The mission, which included Katy Perry, Gayle King, and Lauren Sanchez, was a triumphant return to Earth for these trailblazing women. So, who is Katy Perry, and why did she choose to venture into space? Born on October 25, 1984, in Santa Barbara, California, Katy Perry grew up in a devout Pentecostal Christian family. Raised with gospel music, she was forbidden from listening to secular tunes and performed in church choirs from a young age. She even released a gospel album under her birth name in 2001, but it flopped. At 17, she left home for Los Angeles, determined to break into the music industry. She pivoted from the gospel to pop, rebranding herself as Katy Perry, a fearless force destined to top global charts. From her explosive 2008 debut, I Kissed a Girl, to timeless anthems like Firework, Roar, and Dark Horse, Katy became a pop icon, setting records and earning Grammy nominations. Her album Teenage Dream made history with 5 #1 singles, tying her with Michael Jackson. Beyond music, Katy created a brand built on vibrancy and controversy. She headlined the Super Bowl 49 halftime show, known for its iconic left shark moment, and faced both adoration and criticism for her journey from gospel singer to unapologetic pop star. She married comedian Russell Brand in 2010, but the marriage ended in divorce in 2012. Love came again with actor Orlando Bloom, and in 2020 they welcomed their daughter, Daisy Dove Bloom. Katy often describes motherhood as the greatest gift, giving her new perspectives on fame and life. Today, Katy Perry's net worth exceeds $400 million, earned from record sales, sold-out tours, endorsements with major brands, her Katy Perry Collection shoe line, and her role as a judge on American Idol, where she makes $25 million per season. She's a mogul and an activist, using her platform to speak out on mental health, body image, LGBTQ+ rights, and political issues, earning respect for her courage and vulnerability. When Katy Perry stepped out of the capsule back on Earth, daisy in hand, she was not just a pop star returning from space. She had journeyed far beyond the physical realm, transforming along the way. For Katy, the flight symbolized a declaration of love, legacy, and courage. She didn't just lead as a performer, but as a mother, a visionary, and a fearless woman. So, why did she decide to venture into space? Over the years, several celebrities have made trips to space, marking historic moments in commercial space travel. In 2001, American engineer and entrepreneur Dennis Tito became the first space tourist when he spent 8 days aboard the International Space Station. In 2021, actor William Shatner, best known for his role as Captain Kirk in Star Trek, flew aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket, and at 90 years old, became the oldest person to travel to space. That same year, Virgin Galactic founder Richard Branson flew aboard his company's spacecraft, VSS Unity, reaching space on July 11th. Also in 2021, billionaire Jared Isaacman led the first all-civilian orbital mission, SpaceX's Inspiration 4, which spent 3 days in space. Now pop star Katy Perry, journalist Gayle King, and philanthropist Lauren Sanchez joined an all-female Blue Origin crew for a brief but symbolic suborbital flight, aimed at inspiring the next generation to dream without limits. Katy Perry's decision to join Blue Origin's historic all-female spaceflight on April 14, 2025, was deeply rooted in her desire to inspire, especially her daughter and the next generation of dreamers. In what she called an incredible journey, Perry said she took the leap not just for herself, but to model courage, worthiness, and fearlessness for others. "I'm flying for my daughter Daisy," she shared, emphasizing her hope that the experience would show young girls that no dream is too big, regardless of background, ethnicity, or education. She viewed the mission, which lasted about 11 minutes, as both a personal milestone and a symbolic gesture for future generations. Despite facing social media backlash and satire over the short flight, Perry remained proud, saying she reminded herself daily, "You're brave, you're bold, you are doing this to inspire so many different people." Back on Earth, she honored the moment by packing her daughter's school lunch with a star-shaped sandwich, a nod to her starry adventure. While exact costs weren't disclosed, such suborbital flights are estimated to cost up to $28 million, a price Perry was willing to pay for the message she hopes it sends. Dream without limits. From gospel roots to superstardom, and now to the edge of the cosmos, Katy Perry's journey is an anthem of reinvention, resilience, and breaking beyond boundaries. For her, the sky was never the limit. It was just the beginning.